a slim amount of resistance on A. He's got into a hard anchor position.
He is. He's on an island, and he's got to do a lot in this spot. Still with the thorns to help and supplement. Slows down the approach at least. Still, he is on the site. Solo for now.
He's done a great job of shutting down Durka there. That duel was vitally important, and there's another fight.
Beautiful call by Vitality, honestly. Cut noise, wait for the smokes to dissipate, and the bodies are toppling. Players just walking straight into them.
It was a massive question for us. Safe, new to the IGL role. Potential for Stax to make the difference there with the calling, but he's going to have to come out with the pistol shots, and it's just not enough for Stax and Meteor. They got outplayed there in the 4v2.
Already just so much uncertainty in this round. Time might start to get a little bit short, but that's Salvos. Drop down, Izu, yeah. It's out of the pan and into the fire, and a bullet to the back of the brain while you're at it. Durka, short work, Buzz is close and personal, but the Classic can't really do too much in that spot, and this is just clean as anything from Vitality. I mean, talk about
T1 love doing as a reaction off A pressure.
They're going to be meeting a hell of a lot of players, though, as well. Straight across the ropes, that is reinforcements arriving, but Buzz has already taken off the head of Trex. The squeeze is occurring right from behind the Stimmy to try and push this forward. Vitality, if they can stem the bleed in and stack some Buzz alongside him, Salvo's around. This is an awkward and tricky spot for Vitality to be in, and how are they going to be surviving it? They're not. Mowed down. Pincer maneuvers. He's going to be getting a clash soon enough if he's not too careful. This peak needs to be disciplined and diligent, but speaking of peaks, disciplined, diligent, noise and chaos is created. Perfect timing for the peak of Izu. Safe has been removed. Players toppled on the side of Vitality. 40 as well. Vitality. It's a team that we haven't seen bleed too much, but the closest they came to it was the grand finals of EMEA kickoff. That Team Liquid playstyle, a lot of contacting, trying to find the gaps in the play. No guns surviving.
That is rough for Vitality.
To the staircase of tower, they're going to be applying a lot of pressure now. We ask questions, how is Meteor going to be surviving against most of this? And how do you survive against that showstopper? Into the back wall. Plus does well enough, at least a trade and a Steel Garden. Lay it down on top. Put a pause into the play, but Steel Garden, they're only working with pistols anyway. Still, Meteor steps forwards, dominates the angle. Back to the site now. Watchful eye onto it. Two players left to stand against it. Safe gets that trade off, but he's pretty much isolated. Not able to get a rifle in that spot.
Isu's pushed out Arcade again, or pushed out Dish rather, and about to arrive at Arcade. He'll meet Trex underneath. I mean, this is a terrible fight to take with the Stinger.
Yeah. Izu to be highly favored, tapping away, and finally, bullet land into the brain. Spike drop down on. It's just all
rest of the team to be thinking about what's been going wrong in these last 3 rounds. There you go.
Okay.
Does manage to get the kill.
Won't be able to get the spike anytime soon, though.
No. No, the round is definitely still an impossibility. It doesn't matter how well he plays this situation. 3-2. And Isu's been so isolated, but it's such a weird position to have a defensive tail in. I wonder if Vitality even think about this.
Carpe's already found an opening. Smokes, drop down, gives him a bit of safety, but with the salvos, yeah, pushed out into the open, so pick your poison situation for Izu. Kicks up onto the site, whips it around, Carpe. Attempt to try and push them back. Once more, that aftershock is just a bit delayed. The wraparound by Buzz needs to find value. Sees it. Back to the side, shoulder beacon out, and there's the one. Nade rebounds. He's hoping to isolate the fight. Now he's got the ult into his hands at that rocket. Let's see what he can get done with it. Showstopper. Just a bit of tickle damage, and Les was tucked to the corner himself. Snappy. Meteor doing quite a bit there. Time is still going to be ticking, and the aftershock was had to be expended nice and early here. And getting a move on. Up onto the site. Damage has been done to Trex here, but a Rolling Thunder is that immediate insurance policy. It's going to be buying that time, a window of opportunity, and Trex right from behind.
Actually accelerate there. If the Vitality players were quick enough, they could have trapped him with less or Safe's ult.
Well, fight's occurring. Down into tunnel, I believe. Quick trade, though, evens it out. 4 versus 4, up towards drop now, and Izu is in a bit of trouble. It's a good stun. Reactionary! Rifle in hand. Short work of his opponents, and that's a spike drop down in his lap. Les will be forced to salvage the situation. Rapid on it. Oh, wait a second. Buzz reveals the position. 2 stray bullets, and right into the open arms is Safe. So, 1-2 combo, but a lot to overcome still if you are Vitality. Ults, thinking about it.
Launching smoke.
Carpe has to just play his life here. Wait, what are they going for?
They're committing it,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
They're going to use ults to try and clear out this space on top of it, but right from behind, Carpe ends up losing the fight. Armageddon now, offloaded. This gets the spike, man, it's just dropped off into their faces, and there's only 4 seconds left. They need this kill, and Easy knows it. Getting the mad scramble. Hitting the plant, though, so not going to go for this one, at least with a roll in front of that. Does push them back and away, and T1 want to try and flood into this. Tucked into the site. Is there any defense in order? Durka coming alive, and no one clearing this guy out.
I said he had to come alive, but they breach-ulted him and didn't clear him!
One-man army!
Did not clear him!
Hello, gonna get that flash and players into his face! What a skirmish, a classic right-click. Tremendous value to be had. Buzz is right there with him, though. Rifle into the hand, tries to whip it out, but it's traded in time. 3 versus 3. It's Meteor and Stacks together, trying to combine their might. One to the side, just one left to survive. Meteor, not long for the world there. Towards Arcade. There's that Molly at the feet alongside the smoke, so Carpe was ready for it, at least to a degree, but how long are you going to be able to at least survive? Not much longer. Still up and towards Evan, and this angle, Meteor, rifle in hand! And my God, beautiful work from him.
Here's E2.
On high, Easy from behind! On the ropes! On the ropes! Getting away with murder there, Les. Peekaboo stacks his time to shine. Him alongside Buzz made this very awkward indeed. Les, just one man, 28 health. Very difficult spot.
He's worried about Buzz coming from the tree, and Buzz has gone through tunnel to Arcade. Great flank.
A lot of discipline on show. Bit of spam, aftershock, and now there's just no time to work with. Buzz knows it. Time to hide. Decent try. Vitality just struggling to get past this smoke, but maybe Brute forces the call. But oh my! You're into the blender now, son. Carpe trying to dominate this position, and he's going walkabout. He's going hunting. Damage softened. Durka not long for the world. What a menace this guy is. Run into the side. Styling on him.
Vitality changed things up. They have an orbital strike to work with, and they're looking to take all.
Trying to take control of this one. A lot of players to meet them. Fault line, there's a gap into the corner, and Buzz has just absolutely destroyed and dominated that position. Durka, though, has managed to sneak himself in, but that nade somehow gets the kill. It's going to be Buzz with the ult and a tap, and my God, man! He's just working him into neutral.
I have the spike.
Trex forced to cower into the corner. It's a 1v5. Maybe you can hope and pray that they line up for you, but it's unlikely. It's unlikely, and it's not happening. 7-5 here for T1. They've turned up.
Instant off the barrier, splits and execs. Fighting halls here, though.
And it's a fight that goes away at T1. Safe. Cut to the corner. The Salvos, though, points out a direction, and he's got backup. Kicks arriving onto the scene just in time. He's just pre-aiming in case there is that jump up. Wait a minute. Okay, he's got his wish, hasn't he? Yep. It's not the cleanest in the world, but he gets the job done. And the players low, deep onto the side. The Salvo is going to be clearing out one level of it, but Stacks is way ahead of the curve. And still, almost single-handedly there. It looks like the trade wasn't even ready in time. It doesn't matter. And as Izu sees signs of life, even out from on high. And there's the swing.
Nice shot down. A pistol that should be setting T1 up work.
Looking very drilled. The post-plant positioning is essentially impeccable. Fault line, the only thing to try and supplement this push as well with the classics in hand, and Buzz will make sure to shut it down before it even gets started.
He's been on fire today, hasn't he?
He
He always comes out with big performances, I feel, at these international events. I think same could also be said for Durka, but he's in a very sad position.
Accidentally right-clicked. I think he was trying to go down to the spike. They knew he was there, flushed him out, and they're going to be looking to hunt down these players as well. Hopefully not giving up too much into the process, and indeed, they won't. A lot of guns surviving here for T1.
Thorns.
Just in case they were placed. Oh my goodness, what the hell happened there?
That's a bizarre one. I mean, no stun came out, so I'm not really...
Troll, hard anchor spots, being held down. Vitality have got the read that this is going to be potentially and probably most likely landing over towards A now, showing signs of life. Meteor with a drop down. It's perfect timing at that, but time is running short. There's only 9 seconds left. They've got to get themselves onto this site. It's a squeeze from every single direction, and it's all navigated. All by Vitality.
That's
solo contact here. Might pull a couple of players back to try and help him out. At least from Vitality's side. That's the goal of things, but with Izu dropping now, and there's a wall into the face as well. Wait a minute! Buzz can't land that shot. Right into the face of kicks there, and he Just to wrangle that rifle. Carpe stuck into the corner. What the hell happened there? With rid of that util. Not too sure. Doesn't matter anyway. Cleaned up at the end of the day. Peg or two. Meteor
so deep.
Yeah, this guy is just taking liberties.
He's through.
In through the smoke. Arms out with a util, and guess what? Kicks is not ready with a rifle in hand.
Jump scared again.
Here's an ult. Trex got to try and back himself away, but he's stunned up as well. T1 are so damn aware of the gaps and the potential to be played. What a combination. Oh, what a strike just fries him. And now open side control. T1 with this plan. Need to hold this one down for the smokestone. They realize it. Look up for the north side.
Look at this nice flash from Meteor.
Buzz taking this fight.
Oh, he played in front of the flash.
And Durka wins it. Cleans up one of the angles. Yet, okay, util out into the hands. These timings are being found, and it's all T1. Less weakened, steps forwards, tries to take the challenge, leaves it down to safe, and not long for the ward again. So T1 straight back at you.
To try to deal with this, a fight over towards Arcade, and here he is with the showstopper.
Explosive! And it's an opening. Finally, Turk is going to be happy with that. But again, Meteor trying to find those gaps and the timings, the weakness in the defense. Vitality not giving it up though. Eager to take the fight and eager to draw blood. Putting a stop to this. Any funny business out towards the B site. And Stax is left isolated as the smoke to cross back.
So quick, the reaction from Vitality. They lose one round to that gap over towards B. They're like, okay, we're going to fill it instantly with a stack, with an off, with a showstopper.
Yep, Carpe might be able to try and pick up the slack into that direction.
I mean, this is crazy.
Clearance into the corner. Carpe's only got a sheriff to work with. They don't even realize that they've crossed these timings up. Still, it's a rolling thunder, cuts it up. Trex finally wins it. Return of the fire. Happens again, but tower control still maintained. T1 have got it for now. Can they hold on? Abundance of util. Cacophony at that. Aftershock into the corner. Less tanking it, but he gets half. And then maybe that potential win con. Is it what Vitality needed? Rifle in hand. Safe wins it out. And a 1v2. Time ticking. Kicks. He's been bought that win con. It was paid for with blood. But it gets the job done for natural through. Trying to swing and take the fight straight to them. The doors were open wide here. And there's kills flooded on either way, but still the weaponry is not ideal. Clicks. What the hell is he playing at?
What's going on
he's
here?
He's run out of gun, I think. I think he's run out of bullets potentially. I'm not too sure.
He just didn't want to reload, but he was picking up weapons that only had 2 or 1 shot in them. It's a good job he didn't take a fight over there.
A little bit insane that's occurring here, and that operator was handed over to Buzz.
All missiles away.
Thorns activated.
13 health. Flash forwards. Dodges it with the timing. Misses the shot though, and that was a critical one. Good fight to win out for Safe here. Tap it away. What the hell is occurring there? Trex is just bunny hopping into the site.
I do really like that. It's a great little team combo play to take the first contact with the jump, but
letting it loose, and his players stuck into the corner. Durka himself as well, so just tucked to the side there just to avoid that stun, but still.
He's so
Carpe,
bold.
yeah, unable to avoid that bullet. Less right behind him. Over the shoulder fire. It's lead right.
That seems very committed.
Durka's just going to commit it.
He's got the blast packs to escape, so it's not the worst decision in the world.
Meteor, okay. Gonna be regretting that one. Needed the info though, just to ensure that they weren't pushing up, but yeah, that's a bullet to the chest.
They also just haven't been doing that. It's really unexpected from Vitality, because that's the first time I remember them trying to push north side on a mid-round timing to punish Meteor.
Vitality are in full control, honestly. They have been this entire second half.
Go ahead.
Flash into the base. Armageddon, but there's that gap. Tiniest of margins, and Durka to just play around. He's a menace with this operator. He has been the entirety of this half that he's had it. Safe. Shuts them down. At this point, getting a bit of a read as well. There's been no re-clearance out towards A main. Vitality have full control of this one, so Les should be aware, but now he needs to step up to that challenge, and it was Trex the one who was really tested into this spot as well. Les needs to dominate it. Went out that shot and just back himself away. Tucked to the side, didn't know if he was compromised out towards Jenny and Ralph from the side. What a shot from Durka. It's a showstopper. Swapping around the rifles, he's got one more satchel to play with, and this is it. They're going to be applying that pressure, turning up the heat, and T1 are in trouble.
Isu, I think, has got to be the playmaker for T1 right now. He's in tunnel.
It's perfect. Flushing them out wide. And as Les is the one who steals that kill down and around. It's just Isu. And Durka's already on the defuse. Half for it, not planted for him. He's going to land these shots, but he can't get there in time. Vitality. No, so
There.
the jig is up. But still, Meteor only just getting reinforcements and he's unaware of the lurk up. Les has already posted up onto that position. Buzz is rapid onto the scene again. Sheriff in hand, but Vitality cleaning them up, filling up the feed. Plants down for them, full control.
And that's a massive loss there. Not being able to keep track of that short lurk. Durka goes for the swing, super confident as ever.
Gonna time it up with a util. Plays for it with his life, but you can't imagine there's too much more trouble. What is that from Trex?
Oh, that's absurd. Maybe help with a smoke over towards A short sometimes, and then you have to smoke off long, smoke off hookah. Well, that's it, done.
Playing off sound cues most of the time. Running wherever he... swinging out wide, finally Meteor. Be paying the price.
There are 3 Phantoms in this round, by the way, just to point that one out.
Stax does get just a 1. Pretty essential for Vitality to keep these guns to the next coverage. Okay, it wasn't quite there, but Kicks just gets off the plant anyway and rapping from behind.
This isn't even a Phantom.
Okay. It's not the gun that perhaps Buzz was looking for. Lovely to build up towards one step closer into the ult. Force forwards into a tight corner, and Trex, watchful eye onto that avenue. So Vitality's economy,
it's going to be great. Play. I mean, he is walking forwards on short right now, and that is where the Vitality block is going to end.
They're just holding for him as well. Still finds the kill.
He's got one and he's got out.
Yeah, should be surviving. It's good information to be gathering, but
this could get really dangerous here.
Get dangerous.
There's 35 seconds left.
Time is of the essence. Less forwards as well. Another fight. Oh my god, he held his ground. No itchy trigger.
He's pulling the defenders. He's actually doing such a good job here, Les.
It's a beautiful job at that. So maybe made it more winnable. Still Izu, he's got the 1. Util's going to be expended. That's a seize that does connect. Kicks is forced to drop the spike off to the
They're going back through the teleporter. They're going back to Les.
Bro, you've only got about 11 seconds left.
What are they doing?
What is a call to be made? The players are already open, man.
I mean, that is a ridiculous round. I don't think they were expecting for round 5, and they're looking to try to take the fight. They have looked at this economy so heavily.
Buzz and Durka are going to be taking that head-to-head.
That is such a sick ante from
us here, but honestly, so much of Bind just comes down to stopping the snowball potential in Izu. Now going to be challenged, tested into this spot as a rapid approach by Les. There's no trade in sight here from Trex. There's a stimmied up Viper running into your face. Izu still going to try and isolate some of these fights potentially. That's Durka, ult, offloaded, showstopper, round to the side, collects the kill. Izu has got a lot to do. Damage was done, softened up Durka. Follow-up damage was there. Stacks from behind, the best chance the T1 have had in a long bloody time. And Trex left alone here with only seconds to spare. He will topple.
I said they needed a hero, but the T1A defense relies so much on him staying in control in showers. Is Les going to try to swing this?
Okay. Oh, Izu's been dropped. Quick nade out as well. Durka backing away. He's kind of done the damage here because he's going to be pulling players away.
Here's the push.
Here's the push. And in through the wall as well. An attempt to punish by Les. Swinging out wide. Doesn't get a damage on, but Buzz. Oh, he's locked into the corner. Stunned up. Satchels, though, back to safety. And now there's the response. Vitality. They want to be rapid here. Up through the main choke and still finds their shot. Buzz, where are you nailing that one from?
He's one away from showstopper.
Out through onto this site. It's Vitality. They're poking. They're prodding. Bullets are flying. Tapping away with the plan, just trying to bait out some of this util. Buzz! He's dominated! At least through the smoke, that's just raw spam as well, following those sound cues out, but Meteor's still alive and kicking, and a bit of damage through the box.
Unbelievable to win this.
He takes out Trex, can't give up onto this fight. Nice and early, but it's an off angle at that still.
There goes the orbital strike.
Good precision, Salvo's forced out. Time is going to start to tick here, and it's running short here for Meteor to try and make a play, try and get that win con.
He threw the salvos from hookah, so that's where he thinks he is.
And now he's wrapped all the way around, but he's finally shown presence, but this time, the circle is shrinking, and Safe delivers. Bullet to the dome. Meteor is... Steadily as it goes. Creeping forwards onto the angles and the wide swing. That is going to be explosive. Okay, let's not ready for that.
Reaction should be coming out here from Vitality. In through
Steel Garden, sidearms out. Time to shine.
It's a pistol round.
They're being absolutely offloaded in terms of, every single piece of util ultimates all being used. Nightfall on top of it. Durka cut up into the corner here, but the rifles are back out and ready and waiting. Trex, he's found himself too. Drifting in and out, they need to time these fights correctly. 1v2, safe, almost monstrous for Meteor. He just saves the day.
Thankfully we didn't miss a kill, but it was a lot of damage done to Trex.
See it now, Les trying to tango. It's tappy, alongside the footsteps with the rifle play. Stacks! That's good work. Straight down through A short. Durka, okay, he's gonna make a go of it.
He's just walking straight through. He has no idea, though, about bench.
Yeah, Meteor's off angle is perfect. Good reposition to the site. Trailblazer dealt with. Hot on the heels, though, and the smokes to cut this up. Partitioning into the site!
How did he get two?
What is occurring there? Just a shorty in hand, making sure to clean up the stragglers now. T1 hot on the scene, making sure to supplement that defense, pushing forward, though the trade needs to be intact, and it's there. To the open, that's Durka. He's a sitting duck at that point as an Armageddon is even expended. Vitality, got to try and go off with this one, otherwise it's just going to be wasted unless it's the one to pave that way. Forward to the flash, refight against him, to Stacks. He's dropped down to his knees. He's going to be able to see all, and Izu is rapid with the wraparound. Vitality themselves are going to flip the map all the way around. Here, running rings around each other, and it's all about this game of timings. Who's going to be spotting it first? Bullet to the side, and now an instant retreat.
That timing was perfect. I mean, they had to wait until the KO had actually died, because if they stepped in front of him, they would have been spotted.
18 seconds left to play with here. Nade rebounding. Safe, well, he's onto the plant, sticking it, damage done. Weakened, but just with the operator, I mean, Buzz is going to need an absolute miracle. The flick of the wrist does not hit. Committed angle as well, you might as well just use it now. Yeah, with the let loose. And still, to pre-fire into the smoke, drifting in and out here. Meteor's way ahead of all of this. My God, it's a secret to his back, and he's spotting players. Just maybe ships in the night. What the hell is occurring here? Feed is built up this way, that way. Meteor still alive. 25 health to his name, and he's done the damage surely. Less forced to pick up those pieces, but he is no more.
That is now 2
found. Damage done, just softens up a few of them, but he's only got the operator, but the thorns enough to potentially slow it down. Juggling with the shoulders, the wall to bait out, and orb into their face, and everybody going to be skipping and hopping up and over it, but time has been bought as T1 are back into the fight, back into the fray. Izu back to the wall.
There.
A rifle into hand at that, tap into the side, a plant online, it needs to be a defense in order. Buzz, he's found his mark, off to the side once more, but a shot missed, going wide. Vitality, just two left to stand, Lesson kicks, and there's a pit. It's gonna be smothering up this site. Bit of a blight onto it, but it might be able to help them out now, unless, I don't even want to go for a peek of his own. He looks like he was considering it. The pit doesn't stretch far enough.
The pit is so good for Kicks to play around with the Stinger. They're trying to get value inside of it, trying to get information from the horn, from the knife.
Full dodge, but a decay damage kicking in, and listen, just scraps is really what's the wall, and that's what saved him. Still going to be weak, but oh my God, he is hard committed onto that angle and even wins the fight out as well. It's going to be a dog flying forwards, TP engagement. They're trying to put the pressure down and applied onto B-Long. On top of it, Vitality winning out the fight onto the other side of the map. Still putting a stop to this. Trex, it's an anchor smoke. He's going to be layering this one down. He's going to try and dominate it. At that still, Carpe just steps into it, and Salvo's avoided for now. Plant still needs to go down, and Carpe does liberties taken, and risks in order. He's made it even. 2-2 now. Definite chances. A boombot kill right from behind. Carpe not anticipating, but what a shot from Izu. Round, and damage done. Softened up prior. Izu set up for that three-piece. What? And a gun away, but no, the Prowler gives him confirmation, acknowledgement. Players are tucked up tight onto the corner here, and Meteor spamming away. Could have been a ghost moment, but still secures the kill. And wow, I mean, he's sharp, surgical, precise with that gun in hand.
Would actually be able to get a showstopper online for the anti-bonus, which would be pretty incredible. But he doesn't. It's Trex that actually ends up getting it instead. But yeah, Durka is now one away from showstopper. I wonder if that's going to be around. He might have an opportunity to play for the Showers orb. Or you know what, he might just go for the rotate, players to float and hit ahead.
Okay.
That's disgusting.
What was that from Gix?
That's disgusting.
Lands it. Sights over towards B long and flashes dodge. There was a snake bite prior. Slowing down the approach of T1 up through B long, and they're drifting into different directions on top of it. What a kill to be found. That's a bulldog in the hands of Izu. Cleans it up. Trailblazer not quite broken. I wonder if that's giving away a bit of info here that Stax is alone. They're going to call for that refight. They're hard committed. Off onto the corner. Stax has got to be incredibly careful.
He's so alone.
Yeah. Just with the Guardian.
Then again, so is Trex on A.
Unless going for the peek. Not anticipating it, because why would you? Oh, Stax is just here. Solo was anything, pulling players around when the plan was going down. I mean,
Trex got out.
Yeah, okay, still alive. Weaving in and out, using the smokes as cover, but as it blooms down, he spots out Izu, and the follow-up onto Buzz. This is disgusting gameplay, and Durka knew exactly what Stax was up to.
Trex is on an island there, playing around the smokes and gets...
Same could be said potentially for T1, they're one away from a few themselves.
But both sides of the map, Vitality are trying to deny ult orbs.
And Durka is taking out Meteor. Meteor has been a bit of a pesky player for them. I mean, he's been finding the gaps well enough.
Isu's going to look for another gap, hoping that because Durka is not fighting showers, he can walk in.
Goal. It's lovely. Slightly ajar.
Yeah, they're one step ahead in this round.
Stimmy to get the hell out of there, and look at that timing. Buzzes straight round to the side. It's a showstopper, and intuition off the charts. But that game sense, securing a kill onto Trex. There's an in, there's an opening, but there's 13 seconds left to play with, and a smoke has to be used across. Kicks late with a spam, but it's elbows. Carpe, how are you managing this one? Tiny window, stun connects, spamming away inside the smoke, and Kicks. He's gone away with it. Buzz steps forwards. They need another one. Can't adjust it in time. Tried to snap it up to heaven, and it's all down to Stax. IGL 1v3. Pressured. 8 bullets left. 2 bullets left. 1 player remains. Upgrade obtained. Flash over the top. And Stax, you absolute beast. For that extra addition. Haunt over the shoulder. They're trying to set Buzz up for an easy fight out towards it. Trex is toppled. He was the one with a hero rifle at that. Jump spot not quite punished, but a lot of damage done. It's going to make Les think twice.
Les is taking contact a lot down B long, and he's also taking a lot of damage on these jump spots. I wouldn't be surprised if Vitality decide to fight in a future round. I guess they can fight this round too.
Yeah, but it's important for T1 to not give away too many more of those, and safe close quarters combat. Nightfall connects, they rebounds, he's right in their faces, man. Gets the one. Supplemented, I think, just from that nade that Durka sent flying, but the sound cues are cut away. The flash through into their face as well. An attempt to deny the plan. What a shot by Kicks, and Durka's still here, man. Won't be removed. Stax left to do it again.
In the same spot.
Boombot in your face, damage done to a few, lining them up, but this time, not getting done. What an answer back by Vitality.
How have they managed to come back into this one? I said if T1 get a clean anti-eco, and if was doing a lot of
heavy face of the players. They are looking to flood out, at least with Buzz, but he's flashed up. Sky high. Les was tracking him.
And no ability for the spam on the Haunt.
Thorns placed down, re-clear, called here by Vitality, and damage is being done, at least by Izu, but the trade, lead fired through, and that's going to be Izu dealt with, leaving it down to just Meteor. Spikes drop down, but it's a 1v3.
Yeah, and look at Vitality. They're grouping up in the 1v3, determined not to let Meteor do what Stax did to them.
Tap, Meteor, needs to try and force the issue. Pushes place forward, that's a team flash! Oh my! It's all gone to pot! And another chance! The tracking! Kicks just spotting the heads out there. Flash up and out, and over with a Steel Garden, lighting them up. Nothing to deal with that one with the Haunt. Easy target still, it's an orbital strike that's used in response. Tempting this one, Buzz is still forwards onto this angle. Perch. Right out, Trex just dominates it. Out and over now. Thorns alongside it. Players are scattered, and T1 looking for options, looking for answers. They're not going to get it. Durka spamming the right place on top of it. Stax just can't dish it. Action that as well. Straight in, through onto the site. Like a rocket, flash into the face of Meteor, and they do deal with him. It just couldn't quite dodge it in time. Vitality cleaning up these stragglers.
That's such a nice protocol from Vitality.
Here comes the drone, leading the charge and away. Skipping a hop. Molly in for the smoke. Stacks. Blinder of a shot, just can't quite connect the next one. Durka happy to clean it all the way up, and this is just a bit of spam on smokes just to make sure that they do clean this up nicely.
If T1 had maybe applied a little more pressure, had not been caught quite as quickly, maybe they would have dragged out a showstopper, maybe they would have set themselves up for a better situation, but this, it feels inexorable. T1 are marching towards an incredibly tough situation here. They need 4 rounds in a row.
Rapidly change into something else
Where's
entirely. Safe is just ahead of all of this. Trying to play ahead of the underhanded flash, but he's blinded up anyway. Can't land that kill. Stacks forwards. Buzz is the one there. Tip of the spear. Showstopper in his hands. Again, smokes.
Again, Stacks is not using the null command on the exec. He's saving it. Got to find the right timing here, though.
Possibly for Durka's ultimate.
There.
Here and out. Good flash dodge. Buzz tries to swing into it. Durka's still alive. Could be a problem. Nade. Not sure if that was meant to go in that direction there. Defensive positions by T1. Everybody backing away. Rolling retreat. Spike is down. It's one of the best positions they've been in quite some time here. Forwards.
They have Molly after this. They have Orbital Strike. It's essentially checkmate at this point for T1.
And just dragging it down the time. T1 needed it. Unless they're going to try and do some damage here on either side of things. Make sure you can take away the guns, which is important.
I mean, that is brutal for T1's economy. What holds this showstopper? Stacks is never going to ult.
No. Never going to use it. They're going to take that initiative. It's a flash through, but anti-played kicks. Okay, just backs himself out. We'll get at least a trade-off. Equalizing it in the process. T1 feeling that heat. It's a Nightfall expended now and another flash forwards. It's kicks taking the initiative. Backs himself away now. Wants to try and dominate the position and make sure that there's no easy access in through hookah. Drops down though with no sound cues. It's a difficulty. The smoke's going to be fading. Fight one out. Kicks is a menace to society. Vitality. Clean it all up in the end. 13-9. 2-0